Alright, so today, I look like a dude, and I'm not concerned about that. Today's conversation is pertaining to preachers, um, real preachers, genuine preachers, so to speak. Um, what's going on is we got these cocky, I mean downright cocky, egotistical, disrespectful preachers who can make very well like they know the Bible, but ain't got a bit of humility in them. Remember them from school. Nobody liked them, and now I see why. I do see why now. Um, Nowadays preachers' wives wearing the tightest dress, and I mean the tightest dress, showing off their shape on purpose. Mm-hmm. But I'm something about this that I'm very tired of, and what I mainly want to speak on. This guy's name is his last name is Ship. He is young. I'd say he may be 2 years older than myself, maybe three at the most. I remember the first time that I spoke with this man in person. We were at my church, which is the mother church, meaning an original. We didn't derive from anyone else. It's so the denomination thing. We're not that. We're an original. Well, knowing that is very humbling. But this guy right here, he's a preacher. Most of his, I've looked at the church parking lot of his members, cars, good people, um, two Mercedes and a Cadillac Escalades we own. The church, very small church. The people there work hard. They really do. But quite a few of them are just above the poverty line and they've been working for a long time. I don't see how any preacher can constantly, this is my issue. I don't see how any preacher, with everything they say, can constantly say, you ought to love your preacher, you ought to appreciate your preacher, you ought to be happy for a preacher, you're supposed to give your preacher praise. That comes after I hear my preacher not brag about how the congregation is treated, but he brags about the many offices that's within the church. And he brags about the expensive seating that's within the church. Hmm. I'm not gonna say about the visiting preacher. Some stuff going on right now that um I'm not going to reveal, but believe me, when the day I'm supposed to reveal it, I will. But I probably that now they will probably never have to come. Um, he didn't say that, his members look good. His members look like they um are not just going through life saying that they're believers, but they believe. Um, the the best thing that I can come up with for that situation remedy is to say, people, y'all don't go to church if you know. Hello, hold on a second. The best thing I can say is people don't go to church, expecting anything from anyone but God. And if you are not a true believer, and if you are not solid within your faith, um, within what your spirit can lead you to become and do, then you will develop an instant disdain for the preachers. Yesterday, I know I laid my eyes on at least 15 wannabe preachers. Out of those 15, I can say one, two, three, four are seriously, genuinely good, heartfelt people who, and they don't even have a past. Good people from the jump, from the door. Um, One is married to a woman whose husband died, and they had children together. They had like 5 children, I think. He took them on not having not one of his own. Um, it's amazing how that same young man, um, and I know I'm speaking from a point of view that only spiritualists and people who are empaths would feel, who literally gave me a headache for a whole hour during a sermon, from a very astounding preacher, but not really loving, at a church in the name of that church I won't say, but the preacher for that church, he didn't know. When I sing, this preacher, all of them actually take my blessing of what God is already sharing, because they know to grab it. They do this right here. Let me make sure you can see my hand. Oh, and by the way, um, this is the name of my church right here. They do this, and what that does at that exact time, it cuts off my vocals. I'm singing, so it sounds like I just like that during a note. I only know of those 4 preachers who did not do it. Now, one of those 4 preachers have done it, and I'm not happy with them. I can't even trust preachers like I used to. I got one that I call Uncle. He did it to me and it hurt. I can't look at him the same anymore, and I don't think I ever will or want to. Um, Only one. Um, he comes from town, teacher, loves children, good guy all around. It's one of those guys that you don't know what he's made of until he actually has to, until he's put in that position, to have to take action. And even so, then he would be justified lawfully. Even with God's law, he understood that man had limitations. So, but this stuff that I see going on with these preachers and these preachers' wives and being so vain, and not really doing what they're supposed to do, they'll create a position for somebody else to do it, and then want more money. Um, I'm not happy with what's going on within my church. Who's gonna save it? I'm not. I was. I really was. I've been battling and battling since I was a child about my church. And the reason that I've had to is because we're the only church that is saluted. That yeah, that receives a salute um within the Bible. You'll find that in Romans. I'm not gonna tell you where. I really don't care if you look or not. I'm tired of debating with new people talking about, let me for real say this. For those of you spiritualists out there who are always talking about people in the church and what's going on in the church, you are the very people who mess other people off. Or no, I just got messed off out of $300 by one of the people who say that. His name is Marcus Johnson. He is married. He has 5 or 6 kids. Um, That is his name. I'm going to say it publicly because he used me. Not only did he use me, but he's not a brother within the church. I was an assignment from these Masons in a deeper secret group. He has put me in a position a lot of times to where um, I was not only in a dangerous place, but very close to harm as well. And usually, the closer you are to danger, the farther you are from harm. Um, that's just point blank, because you respect it, but you know I hope what he does comes back on him. I do. And to you other guys, Eric Pettis, um, Grundy Williams, or Pass, whichever one you are, to whom else? And Robert Toohey now. Don't contact me ever again. I know my husband is yo-yoing me, but you guys aren't any better. I can't think of one thing that I needed. And I told you guys, all of you, and you were there. But, you come to me complaining about women wanting this and wanting that, and you're provided for them. You know, you sit up there and call me when you lonely, ain't got nothing, nobody wants your ass. Don't do it again. I'd appreciate it if none of you ever called me again. And I'm about to add my husband to that list because, he's not working on trying to see me, trying to get back together with me. He's just talking because right now the person who he's getting pussy from, he can't reach her. He went almost a year not speaking to me. But then I guess word got to him or somebody saw me on video and he saw me looking good. Now he wants to talk. I'm not with that. I'm tired of being he's okay when he's okay. Because that's the way the relationship has been. But yet I'm stupid enough to say I want to come home when it wasn't my home. It never was. Because if it was my home, there's no way I would be disinvited from my own home. And I hate him on the inside deeply for that. And I want him to suffer for that, like I have. Um, like he tried to blame me for his suffering. Thank God I don't have that. That's all I have to say, really. Everything else, I just preachers tone it down. Be humble, okay? Because your arrogance coming into fruition is one thing, but the level of arrogance that I see, I think I'm about to have to start, attacking preachers, getting up and saying how I feel about what they've done, how they get up and they sound good, and they'll make you clap because they sound good and they throw energy out. But I don't fall for that. That's not something that is going to make me happy because it's not what I've read in the Bible. It's not what I've studied, and it's not even me understanding. It's simply from the actions I've seen within those who are good, and about not those who lied like God told them to destroy these people and those people. Um, because if that was the case, there are some people that God used that weren't praising Him to become what He needed them to be. So, with that being said, that's all I have to say. All right.